torture chambers, secret passageways, vats of acid, and deadly vaults.
Hello, I would thoroughly recommend Waxworks. It's a good movie and I would thoroughly recommend it. Part 1 is very good and part 2 is similar, and I would thoroughly recommend it, and I thank you for watching. Good night.
Roger, come on, let's do the review.
I don't feel like doing it tonight.
Huh?
I don't feel like doing it tonight.
Why?
Just very good.
Jesus Christ.
WereWorks. You would thoroughly enjoy it. I would recommend you get it. The zombies come in and out, and you go into another world, and I would thoroughly recommend it.
Well, how about the werewolves?
The werewolves and all.
How did they get there? How did they get in those worlds? That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know.
Remember? They were in the museum?
They were in the museum.
And what did they have to cross over?
A rope.
And what did you think about part 2, honestly?
It was not as good as part 1.
It was a piece of what?
Shit.
Nah, it was alright. This fucking phone. I'd say, we love you. We're back.
We love you. We're back.
Hi guys, this is Spaulding069 on YouTube, and I'm gonna go shelf by shelf. Shelfie as we call it. Shelfie number 1, number 2, shelfie number 3, shelfie number 4, shelfie number 5, 6, and you get the drift. I mean, there's one little area shut off, but I've got plenty more where that came from. I've got some Blu-rays, and I've spent a lot of money. And how's everybody doing on Haira land, Spaulding069? I hope I don't sound too much like a redneck. I've been working on my accent, but nah, I really don't have anything to talk about, but to tell y'all I've, really haven't matured any. I don't know how to mature. I don't know how to grow up and be a responsible adult. I just still play the drums and dream and try not to be a self-righteous, cocky piece of shit, but it just comes natural, I don't mean to be, but anyhow, let's get right on to I might do these last. This is more intricate. All the kind of box sets, kind of. I'm sorry, I was just being an asshole. I don't mean to be. Multiple discs, things that aren't A, B, Z order. Okay. So let's just get. I'm gonna have to reach up, and this is all out of order. After midnight, I hadn't opened it yet, but I've seen it 100 times. Awesome anthology Haira. Yeah, man, this is great. Got some killer dogs in here. Got some rednecks in here. It's awesome. You gotta bear with me. My brain cells have been halfway killed through drinking alcohol. So, they say smoking weed causes, or it makes you dumb. Really, alcohol does, and I'm living proof. But I'm actually really smart, too. I mean, I just took an IQ test, and it hit 150, so I'm not dumb. I forget. I've seen thousands of Haira, so what do you expect? What do you want from me? Cadaver Christmas? Not bad. Little zombies on Christmas. Comedy horror in the vein of Shaun of the Dead. And all the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of zombie horrors after it that copied. Atrocious? Absolutely. Not atrocious. Like my video filming. One of the creepiest goddamn found footage Hairas I've ever seen about this girl and her brother go out to this abandoned, not abandoned, but country house. I think this is Spanish, isn't it? If it's not, I don't care. They go out to this country house where they used to have family vacations, and there's a cool maze in the backyard, kind of like in The Shining almost. But it's found footage, and the brother and sister go out in the maze, and they see some weird shit, like somebody staring at a tree, some figure, they don't know what it is, some somewhat you think supernatural goings on, but it all unfolds at the end. But really, it's the tension, the storytelling, that bone-chilling, creepy atmosphere that only found footage can do for me now. I get creeped out by found footage movies anymore. That's just the way it is. As an adult, you know, I don't really get creeped out by anything else. American Gothic, another found footage movie from the 80s, where they filmed Roger and I living together and raising me as a child, and it got turned into a movie. You know, it's what happens when psychos get out in the real world. So that's what American Gothic's about. Gothic's about. All Hallows Eve, awesome anthology with a killer clown, represented in pretty much every story. Very awesome. Some cheesy goddamn 80s sci-fi Haira. I ain't gonna get into it because I don't have to. Tale of Two Sisters, very creepy. Very creepy Asian Haira. Get it? It's about to fall off. Oh well. So did that one. I don't give a fuck. Angel Negro. Did I say more? Autopsy, Blue Underground. I'm not going to talk about all these. Asylum of Terror. I've reviewed this like 5 times on YouTube. So if you're a fan of the Spaulding069 channel, you know what I'm talking about. That just fell out. Antichrist. Have you ever seen this happen on YouTube? Yeah. Aunt Rose, I've reviewed that before. Supernatural meets Rape Revenge. Kind of rape. I don't even know. Yeah, the aunt gets raped. Alone with Her, I hadn't even watched it yet. Fulci. Abandoned, creepy, zombie / supernatural, weird fucking. Okay, I'm on a stool now. Now I can do it better. Alright. The aggression scale. I believe Danny, or no, it was a Tattoo Doorman sent me that. That was fucking good. Yeah. Altered. Awesome. From one of the directors, I forget which one. I think it was not the one that did Lovely Molly and the other one. You know, it's a good sci-fi alien. Got some gory ass scenes in it too. That's a good one. All the Elm Streets. Have you seen it? Amic Train Part 3. Y'all see everything else. It's not even a surprise anymore. Yeah, my bad. Part 3 to the trilogy of the remake of, not remake, but the rip-off of The Exorcist. What was it? I forgot the first one, the Code Red release. That terrible Exorcist rip-off, but I liked it. I could watch it while riding a bike at night. I remember doing a rap saying that, like an idiot. But yeah, this is part 3 to it. Takes place on a train, possession. It's awesome. Animal, I saw it on Netflix. Really dug it. Out in the woods. Creature feature. Haira. Got, who was in it? Looked beat as all hell. Was it Tara Reid or? No, it was, what's her name? And, you know. Who the fuck? Hold on. Who's in this? Joey Lauren Adams. Yeah, no, she didn't look that beat. She looked alright. She looked alright. All Souls Day Mexican zombie Haira. All Souls Day in Mexico is like their version of Halloween. It takes place on November the 1st. I think that's right. And zombies come out. I mean, I'm not talking about the movie yet. I'm making sure I got the correct date for All Souls Day. Zombies come out. It's, you know, grade B, grade C. Not bad. Pretty fun. I love Halloween horror. Got Jeffrey Combs, who's in The Reanimator. Danny Trejo, who's in about every goddamn thing you ever seen. Virgin Among the Living Dead. I really dug this. I think Jess Franco and what's his name? Gene Roland directed this together. It's like a joint effort. They don't really say it. Says it's all Jess Franco, I think, on the back, but. And I'm not too big of a Jess Franco fan. I mean, I like it. It's sleaze, it's sex. But you can tell this has got a little bit of an edge to it with the Gene Roland aspect. More horror than just sex. I mean, if I want to see porn, I'll go watch fucking porn. Okay? Fucking horror. Motherfucker. This was alright. This was pretty good. I'm not going to say much more about it. All Night Long, family horror, Asian. It's just really good. It takes, you know, it right after watching something like, you know, something like E.T. you should watch to show your child that. Yeah, Yeah. A Freddy's Nightmares bootleg, where it's just the episodes that Freddy appeared in on the TV series in the 80s. Yeah. There's a really cool dream episode in that where you could plug your... I always had this thought that would be awesome. Have you ever thought about like plugging, like having something connected to you, to your brain, to where it records what you see? And I don't even think we need horror movies anymore if we could do that, because my nightmares would supply me with enough horrors for days on end. But I guess that's why people make horror movies, to like recreate nightmares. Alone in the Dark, Jack Palance, Martin Landau, Psychos, is so good. Escape from an Asylum, and are on the Loose. Got Donald Pleasance playing a psychiatrist for the 100th time in a row. And Halloween, he played a psychiatrist, of course, and he played a psychiatrist in Tales That Witness Madness, you know, the early 70s anthology, Angel Death. Not even really, yeah, so. Amityville 3, The Demon. I like this one a lot. American Nightmare, Debbie Rochon. Takes place on Halloween. And a radio host gets people to call in to confess all their biggest fears, and Debbie Rochon is listening, and she stalks all the people that call in with their biggest fears, and I'm not going to say anything else. And she masturbates with a knife across the river. This is creepy as fuck, slow burn, atmospheric. My buddy Harris Bell told me about it, and I watched it. And I'm sure I've told you about 100. Amputee with an axe. Remember my buddy Jason O.D. told me about this. Of course, y'all know who he is. And this has got 20,000 different alternate titles. 70s. Good shit horror. Okay. Damn, I lift weights, man, but it's hard keeping up this camera. An American Haunting. That's alright. You know, I got some... Let me switch hands. Shit. Alligator, 1 and 2. Classic, man. Alligator 1, especially. Where the myth of, you know, flushing down baby alligators. And then, of course, they mutate in the sewer, and just great. Great 80s. Buried Alive. Piece of shit, but I kind of like it. Dimension Extreme. Broken. Another one I've seen, but I haven't opened the plastic yet. Good, you know, I guess people would want to call it just torture-type porn. Horror, but I like torture porn. I like porn and I like torture, so why wouldn't I like torture porn, right? Beware Children at Play. Real low-budget 80s. Killer Kids. Trauma. Bugged. Good, almost like body, grade B body horror. Cockroaches, and there's like body morphs in it. I guess it's like an all-black cast. That's terrible that they have these, you know, just separate horror where it's just black folks, and you know it shouldn't be, but you know, I like Sugar Hill. What is it called? The terminology where it's just African American horror, you know. But I love it all. That's weird. I didn't make up that subgenre, so don't call me crazy. The Brood, David Cronenberg. Glad to have this. I know it's out on the Criterion collection for all the snobs. Another the king of body horror. The Bloob remake. Gotta love it. Got pink blood. I remember Rob Zombie was about to remake that. Talks of it. Bleed. I hate it. I mean, it was a piece of shit, like generic, but I kind of liked it. About a group of people that are in like a murder club where they go out and murder people, and you know it's top secret, like a fraternity. And it's all kind of a joke, supposedly, maybe, but they convince Debbie Rochon that's what they do, and she runs with it. I'm fucking spoiling everything. Blood Tracks, probably what got Wrong Turn started. Hillbillies out in the woods, middle of nowhere, you know. Bloody Bible Camp. Yeah, it's funny, it's good, but I'll tell you what, the better version of this is that new Lumberjack, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Bible Camp. Haira. Brides of Blood. Oh, my God. This is like getting in some good shit. Brotherhood of Satan. I mean, bad but good. Satanic 70s. Just satanic. I love satanic horror. Where it's so over the top and ridiculous. The Burbs. Comedy horror to me, you know. Broke Down Palace, that's just a thriller. The Bag Man, I think Luke sent me that. He said it was such a piece of shit. that he had to send it. I mean, he didn't even want to keep it. He's figured I'd want it. Bag head. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Beyond Dream's Door, surreal, dreamlike. I think it was like almost a student film when they made it, but it's amazing. Just ventures into people's dreams and, you know, people like breaking the realms of going into their dreams and reality and monsters. It's just batshit, you know. Blackula, Scream. I got that before, Scream Factory. The Blind Dead collection, the Night Templars, Spanish horror, Zombies by the fucking Ocean, atmospheric as fuck. The Black Cat. Oh my god, this is one of my favorite Fulcis. I'm telling you, it's so good. It's not just about a cat killing people, so much more. Black Christmas. Yes, I love it. The Bloodshed, American Gothic remake of sorts. There's Fanny. I know the director that did this. She's awesome. Not really American Gothic, you know. That Texas Chainsaw, Massacre Phil, Inbred Family's awesome. I love it. Bloody Moon. Gotta love it. The Barons. About the Jersey Devil. This is creepy as fuck. Great ending. Great everything. Great. Just all. I mean, it's a real serious tone Jersey Devil movie. Where Satan's Playground, Dante Tomaselli was more fun, but still disturbing. But yes, two totally separate feels. Black Pass, some Olaf Ittenbach gore from hell, some demon transformation in it. So awesome. Bone Sickness, awesome. Low budget Unearth. Great looking zombies. Doesn't even need any dialogue. The zombies just look so good. Brainjack, some more surreal brain horror trauma. It kind of reminds me of Brain Damage in a way, with all the colors and just involving brain damage. Anything involving the brain. Brain. Brides of Dracula. Some Peter Cushing, classic Dracula horror, you know. I wonder if people got mad back then that Dracula kept getting remade, or different versions of Dracula. Like, we would think, like, no, one day there's going to be the Brides of Freddy Krueger, the Brides of Jason Voorhees, Dracula. Everything was Dracula. Just think about that. The Brides of Freddy Krueger. Okay, but that's it. Love y'all. Howling 2, Demons 2. It's two of my favorite sequels. I love them so good, and I love y'all too. Goodbye. Spaulding069. Out this motherfucker.